Hey, Shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Harakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutations to the whole elect. Noise in the gospel, broad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is just in the transit. Titled, This Damn Woman is Out of Control. And it's really the spirit. Because, the Spirit of the Lord has been getting on these women heavy for the last week or so. And usually when the Spirit moves this heavy on a particular topic, the Lord is getting ready to make his move, man. And I've been seeing videos lately of these women just being completely just shredding in wickedness and no morals, no respect, no type of compass. No nothing, man. And it's getting to the point like enough of this shit is enough. All right, so one video that's been circulating and brothers been kind of uploading it was this one Jake, man, that he was basically just cursing out Eve, getting on her, man, because he was like, for one thing, how y'all gonna say a man ain't nothing when y'all kicked the man out for the last 30-40 years? So he said the young dudes that y'all raising up in the streets is a product of single motherhood. So how you gonna blame the man that the kid ain't come out to be shit because the man wasn't there? That's just like accusing somebody for a crime and they wasn't there. How you gonna blame them for it? Now, true, the guidance of the man can make things better, but overall, the blame is supposed to fall on a woman. Because when you look at these men today, their behaviors, their mindsets, the way they do things is modeled after a female, man. Straight up. And a lot of brothers, man, that came into this truth, whether it be 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 15 years ago, whenever the Lord called you into this thing, a lot of us, man, we grew up around women. Some brothers had sisters, some brothers got daughters, certain brothers had mothers and sisters with little brothers, etc. And technically, you was the man of the house. So with that being said, a lot of Jake have those feminine tendencies, man, and don't even realize it. Okay? That's why Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai said, gird up your loins and count it, or be men. Be men, because it takes a man to be in his truth, man, and to endure into the end, and to stand up against the face of wickedness. Because this world is totally wicked. Because this is the thing, right? When you look at the success, right, of a child, right? And let's just say, for instance, right, you got this guy LeBron James. I don't think he really knew his father like that. I don't know if his father was very active in his life. But you notice the father gets no credit for being a dominant progenitor of this man's talent, because believe it or not, your talents really come through your father. And you could get talents from your mother too. Sometimes they both have talent and you get it. But overall, 80% of your genes come from your father. Okay, like my daughter, for example, right? She's a gymnast. Okay, she's very physically active, but that's because I was physically active. You know what I'm saying? I was into that type of physicality as a kid, flipping off porches and roofs and stuff like that, and she just picked right up on it because the scriptures say through the pedigree of their fathers. So long story short, this guy LeBron James, 9 times out of 10 his talent coming from his father's side. Because I mean, come on, man, which woman is really shooting basketball to the point of a Michael Jordan status? This is unheard of. Though you got women that is good in ball and shit, but overall, basically, LeBron give all his success and his credence to his mother. You see what I'm saying? And everybody looks at his mother like she's just such a champion. When this man labored in the gym and he did what he had to do based on his own accord. With her influence, of course, and her input, will go be a basketball player. Don't be in the streets. She gets praised off that alone, okay? Just the fact that, oh, well, stay in school, do this. She gets all the credit, but the father gets no credit. But let's flip the script. Let's just say if LeBron James was a failure, he ended up being a college dropout, he ended up going to jail, being a drug dealer. Guess who's going to take the slack for that? Well, the father wasn't in the house. So therefore, it's the father's fault. You see how when it comes time for the woman to fess up for responsibility of failure, it always gets shifted to the man. You see what I'm saying? You see how that works? See, when a child is successful, then all of a sudden, now it's the woman's, oh, well, I'm a single mother, I did it by myself. But the minute that he becomes a degenerate, what the father at? Why the father ain't in the house? It's always the woman always get to pass the torch when failure is in the eyes, or when failure is at hindsight. Okay, she never takes on a full responsibility of the reason why he's a degenerate, man. Okay, because when you go to Sirach, the 3rd chapter, the scriptures go into basically the rooting or the blessing of the father established households, but the curse of the mother rooted out foundations, man. So fast forward today, when you got little hood Jakes, little Pookie, little Tay Tay, little Mook, Dirt, all these little grimy ass Jakes, you know what I'm saying, from the hood, they're a product of single parenting, man, of the mother. And then the father gets blamed because he's not there. But the minute the nigga gets successful, it's the grandmother's fault. Oh, it's the mother, she did good. Nah, man. You know, you give credit to when credit is due. She take all the success, she could take the failure too, man. Okay? And that's just what it boils down to. But see, you can't say that to people in this world, because when you bring out particular facts in this world, then you get ostracized, you get talked about, you get ridiculed. Okay? Like primary example, most women are successful because it's set up for them to be successful. Let's be honest. Okay? Most women are successful in life because, I mean, you know, the ships and the tables are in their favor. From the corporations to the cities to the OnlyFans, they have it pretty easier than men. Okay? Even fat or obese women have a place in this world, because it tells you in the book of Jeremiah that a woman should compass a man. The Lord created a new thing in the earth. A woman should compass a man. And they look at that as a badge and a token of honor, but really that's a shameful thing, because women have assumed the roles of leadership, and look at where it's gotten the world. Okay, this world is totally dead, man. It's failing. And you got the so-called white man and the woman to thank for that. You see? Because Jake have no voice in this world. You a man, you get slandered, you get ostracized, you get talked down upon when you try to establish order, or when you try to put them in a place and you tell them about themselves. Then all of a sudden, like the brother said, oh, who hurt you? You must be gay. You must don't like your mama. Like, what does have to do with me hating and loving my mother? Because I'm calling you out. You must don't like black women. Honestly, I don't like black women. I like Israelite women, but I don't like black women. It's a difference, man. Black woman is Keisha, who you see hopping out of headlights, twerking on headlights. That's a black woman right there. I despise them type of women. Okay? Israelite women, I love them, but not even all them, because a lot of you Israelite women, you ain't right either, man. You know, I've seen it in the truth from different groups, man. These women adopt that feminist mindset, that feminist ideology. Oh, well, man gotta bow down and do what I say, or he can't be here. Like, I seen a couple of videos yesterday on the tube, man, and it was like one video, this woman kicked out this effeminate Jake, man. This Jake was just lost, man. You know, he ain't have no type of base, no type of manly spirit. She kicked him and his son out, all because his check didn't come for the month. She said, oh, well, you ain't supporting, you got to get up out of here. He said, but wait a minute, I've been paying your bills this far. You tripping because my check ain't came yet? She said, yeah, you got to get up out of here. Kicked the man and the son out. And back in my mind, I'm like, see, Jake, this is what the hell you get. Because you put your faith in these hood boogers, in these dragons, thinking that they love you and they don't care for you, man. Okay, they have options. They use you for what you're good for, you know, and then when they don't need you no more, they expend of you. And that's a common thing among our women. Okay, they're very covetous, you know. Another video I saw, this one Jake, his woman was getting mad because he didn't adopt our kids so she can put them on child support. So she took all this stuff and was just throwing it out, man. And he was like, that's all good, throw it out. He said, I can just go money and buy some more. I ain't even got to deal with it. Because he wouldn't adopt our kids so she can play the system and get him lumped up. But yet, the child's father that had a child with that woman, he's out running free doing Lord knows who what. So this place is complete madness, man. You know, when you go on these media sites or you look at these particular apps, they got these high expectations on what a man should be. But then when you look at their profiles and stuff like that, they're working at Wendy's. They're a cashier at fucking Ace Hardware somewhere. But yet, you got to be the man that break all the money. Another video, right? Jake was arguing with his woman because she quit her job. She said, I'm quitting my job because you the one that need to be taking care of the house. He said, wait a minute. I am taking care of the house. Well, you don't make enough money. He said, well, why you quit your job then? You know what I'm saying? And she was arguing with this man about how he needs to pay the bills and do every this and this and that. And yet, he was like, you only cook a dish of Rotel and you sit up here acting like I gotta take care of you. No, man. You want to claim you equal with me 50-50, you need to go half on these damn bills, man. You know, See, it's only convenient to be a woman when it's convenient for them to be a woman. You know, when they're in trouble with somebody, want to crack them upside their head, you know what I'm saying, or they're getting ready to get evicted, or, you know, the world is coming to an end. That's when being a woman, it becomes convenient. Like last year, when that whole scare about the Ukraine and Russia situation popping off, and that how the draft was coming back, and how a lot of you American women was going to get sent over to World War III, the tables turned real quick. All of a sudden, these chicks with fat asses and fatigues talking about, yeah, I want to be a stay-at-home wife, I want to be a stay-at-home mom. See, when the jig is up, they want to be women when it's convenient for them. You see what I'm saying? But see, in a time that they can go out and talk stuff and lord over men and dictate the pace, then all of a sudden, you know, they want to wear the drawers too, and a dildo and a strap on, you know. But it's all good though, because you know what? In a short while here, the tables are gonna turn very quickly, man, overnight. And you seeing it happen now. Black women, they're losing, bro. Okay, they're losing. Don't let the nice apartment, don't let the so-called job they got fool you, man. They're losing, okay? Most of these particular condos or these nice homes that they got, trust me, it's through government assistance. You know, I've known chicks that literally move every other freaking year, every year. It's just like, damn, you was living here for 6 months, you was living here for 2 years. Why you moving so much if you in a good area? Because hey, they playing the system. And them Section 8 vouchers are expiring on their ass, man. So don't let them, half of them ain't even got stable jobs, man. You know, they call being an esthetician or something like that, like the lashes and stuff. They do the sewing. That ain't no real goddamn career, man. You doing eyelashes and sewing wigs. Now, doing hair, you can make good money off doing hair, but you want to make it seem like, oh, I got the bag. My bag is secure, but here you doing eyelashes. But you know how many other women out here are doing eyelashes too? So that means that you got to do even better eyelashes to even have a chance of somebody even dealing with you, man. But yet a man, he got to be Bill Gates. He got to have a mansion. He got to have his own island. Okay. He got to can't be behind in the taxes. You know what I'm saying? He can't miss a day of work. He got to have the newest, the 2004 Hellcat sitting on 22s. He got to smell good. Got to be light-skinned with a lining with 360s with a lined-up beard. You know, looking like a bootleg-ass Ros B. You got to have all these things to be qualified for certified hood trash, man. And enough is enough, and the men are waking up to it. It's just these simps out here is enabling these women to get away with that behavior, man. And you simps, you gonna suffer just as bad as these women because you are the enablers, man. Okay, you let these dragons run a smuck on you with nothing to offer. Now, in a perfect world, yeah, you would want your wife to stay home. But this ain't a perfect world. You know what I'm saying? Because she stays home, she takes advantage of it. She stays home, she's committing adultery on you. Okay, she's not keeping the house clean. She's not taking care of the kids. Here the kids are in daycare, but she's at home, sitting home watching reality TV, man. Flicking her damn toes, man. You know? Stupidity. Whole purpose of you staying at home is to take care of the house so the kids don't have to go to school. So you can teach them our legacy. Teach them what I brought down. But is that happening? Hell no. That's why Micah 7:10 is going to be a beautiful thing. She that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is thy power? Behold, my eyes should behold her, and she should be trodden down like the mire of the streets. And I can't wait, man. Straight up, I can't wait to see you women get your just judgment. Because honestly speaking, I'm not helping none of you in that day. You know what I'm saying? I already got a cold spirit as it is. So if you weren't rocking with us from this day, don't expect to be rocking with us in that day. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be a certified asshole. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? And if you come close enough, you may just get judgment put on you, man. So this is a stern warning from you women out here that think things is a game to stay the hell away from us. Especially me. Don't come around me unless you're trying to get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? We're not dealing with that. Definitely not me. I'm past the point of playing games with you women, man. You got too much of a voice and you ain't got nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm going to end it here, giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai by Shem Rakakwadash. With that, Shalom and a Baba Ball. Shalom.